That guy John had his entire arm cut off and a bunch of more scenes to like develop him and for fake caster to hype him up and do some Emi Ashiro stuff of like, this fake noble phantasm will surpass the real. And I'm like, hell yeah, John Strange fake. And they just save him to just get one shot and his entire body is so mangled. Bro's head looks like Ghost Freak from Ben 10. Do you know what that means? Your head went 180. Now, surely this isn't the end. Surely he's gonna get up and say, I am the John of my sword. I am the bone of my John. Unlimited Strange works. And he's gonna activate his Hogu, right? If not, damn. They really baited us. And it honestly makes a lot of sense. These servants that we're dealing with are no joke. They're fucking insane. They're demonic. They're divine. They're broken. They're busted. How do you expect regular humans? I mean, they're not even regular humans. Clan Calatin is supposed to have like blood of like the Celtic Guardians, some, I don't know, they got some Lancer people, Kuhulain people faction blood in them somehow, but they're washed. It's over. Alcides, apparently he can yoink noble phantasms. What the fuck? So not only is he so busted and having again like the 12 or 13 ordeal trials he went through and having like those powers or tools like the Cerberus, for example, or the clothing, the armor he has, most people can't even fucking achieve him. He can also yoink. Jack the Ripper basically had a Naoya incident happen last episode where bro was putting in work, hauling ass, did like 1,000 attacks and it didn't do anything. He was still really cool. And there was also Lolly the Ripper in that one scene where you saw all the Jacks lined up. It's really cool to see that. A lot of people say he's not like a heroic servant. He is like a, what's it called? It's kind of like Sasaki Kojiro, right? In how there is King Arthur, but then there's also myth of like, you know, other people like Jack the Ripper. So I think that's what's happening and why he kind of just lost by lore. Gilgamesh and Richard just having a little bit of date and seeing how you have some fun with Enki. They're like a throuple. It's getting fucking freaky. Let's see what happens today. Retreat now! Retreat now! John Strange fake got done dirty. Let's leave. His job is done. Are you serious? You couldn't have made the fucking call like... Look at his head! Look at his head! It is not geometrically aligned with the rest of his body! This shit got Mr. Potato Headed, bro! At least the baddie Vera's alive. Fuck you, Orlando! Leave Vera alone! Oh! Were those wings? Orlando's mug fell. Yeah, the cup is also doing the same angle like John's head, though. This is fucked up. Orlando, you gotta be kidding me. You just been watching this shit all fucking night at home on your laptop and now you call them off? Okay, look at this shit, though. Look at this. Is this new? Is this Jack the Ripper powers or is this like the previous like ordeals? I'm gonna assume this is Jack the Ripper stuff. This is so cool. Oh no, AoE damage! Jack is chilling. Against a human. Oh, fuck. This is... I will forever remember you, Caesar, from Mamu. That was... I'm not gonna say romantic, but it's cool how Jack is like, you would still call me a human after all this and what I've told you? It's like, I don't care, bro. I know you are one deep inside. Appearance is trivial. Two fucking monsters having a moment, huh? I like this. Into my heart. Someone's gonna save him. I refuse to believe Jack just goes out like this. It'd be really cool if Flat comes in, but even if Flat's a genius, to fight against the servant's kind of crazy. Okay, back with Richard. You know what's funny? Both the name Richard and John are like, it means penis. Like American straight up, it's like Richard or John, like that's straight up. It's just dick. Little Red Riding Hood. Elevator lolly? Whoa, 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 whoa. I've been mentioning that the hooded lolly, it looks like a Red Riding Hood. It's not a, no, it's intentional. I shall make the little Red Riding Hood burned within you fade. Burned within you fade away. The trauma to forget. So the elevator stuff again, the girl that got done dirty and was like, you know, abused, and then the ring. And this is with Philia before it was Philia? Devoured. Creepy. But we heard of the trauma, and that's kind of like within her somehow. And if she does this and it won't devour her, she's like a ticking time bomb. And this is, I think, again, the Einsburn homunculite that was before Philia took over, I think. Or maybe not. Bro just be running on buildings. Great projectile motion. The tracking's crazy. Tina. Oh, Gilgamesh should be proud of that. That's something Gilgamesh would have told Tina before the development and say, Tina, you know, you are my master. You should, you know, hold your head up and be proud. Cool. Damn, only one shield needed for this one, huh? Before with Hippo, there was like 17 separate shields pulling up. Thank you, Lockable, for the prime. Is it just me, or did you hear a lion both times? I heard like a lion's roar for the Excalibur, and then another roar for the shield too. Are they both lion coded? Or maybe it's just the Noble Phantasm Excalibur. Okay, buddy. Okay, you know what? Fake Caster might, sorry, Assassin. I think it's True Assassin might have a competition. Wait, is it Fake Assassin? Zabanya, she is fake, right? The true one showed up with Faldius. Yeah, it's fake. Yeah, Fake Assassin straight up just be spamming so many Zabanyas. She about to get beaten that at regards. He only needs one shield though. Broke the shield. Another one. Yo, he jumped off that. Look, he jumped off of Gilgamesh's attacks. Cool. I don't know if it's going to be doing any damage, but really cool action happening during the nighttime. Gilgamesh looks pretty annoyed. The shield did break, so does that mean it's permanently broken? It can never be shown up again? Then again, we saw a lot of shields be broken versus Hippo, so I'm just going to assume they just, I don't know, went back to the treasury. It's on cooldown. Hey, Anza. How do I describe this feeling? Whenever we're in a church, I have a very unsettling feeling because of Kotomi no Kirei and the man he is. I still love him for who he is. But with Hansa, it's like more comfortable. You know? It's like, okay, like I know you're not into all that fucked up shit. Yeah, you get shit done, but like, it's like, I'm in good hands of the Lord. You know what I mean? Wait, I feel what? Mana being drained? Good question. What are you? I don't know. What is she? Why does she have battery for both Assassin and Saber and it's not that big of a deal? She just feels a little sluggish after he just spammed like 17 Excaliburs. She has so many different tattoos and they're not even really command spells? What's that on her back? Like what the fuck? Why did Zelritz also acknowledge like, yeah, this girl should be the one to go in? Like, it's not a human. You're like, what kind of monster is this? Death flags for Assassin here. I'm worried about her. Oh, what? Hey! Jester. He should have remained in the Shota form. And then it'd be two Shotas fighting over Assassin. Really cool walking, because we know he's walking down the building, but the camera work as it tilts vertically.
彼女を置いて一人で撤退するなどしていたら心臓をえぐり合わせて養豚場の餌箱にばらまくところだったよ。
How poetic.
矮小な人間ごときがワンケース
God damn, he is possessive. Oh, headshot.
ジェスター・カルトゥーレ、お前の中
What does that mean? Because there is like a revolver thing in his chest we've seen before, and it looked like different lives and different hearts. So wait a minute. Maybe Sigma, how does he know?
弾丸は
The
あと
Watcher?
いくつ残っている。
The Watcher, maybe? Maybe old man's backseating.
情報を知った。
I like to imagine the grandpa, invisible grandpa, is telling him like the secrets right now, right?
の情報を知った。
That was pretty cool. The bullet did no damage, but still, right? It was pretty sick. But it did do damage, though. Most attacks would never even reach him. No. This is an actual, like, crazy damage. Did we actually expend the livestock? Because I'm just so used to him being like a superhuman. I was like, this is nothing. Wait a fucking minute. What the fuck is that bullet made of? Bro, what is that, an origin bullet? Does he have origin bullet? Like Kiritsugu? But the origin is like a category. It's like Shiro's origin is sword, right? Emiya Kiritsugu again is that like, what was it? You have a rope, and if you cut the rope and you retie it, then it's not the same anymore. Therefore, you have fundamentally changed something. Therefore, you can do damage to, like, for example, crazy magic shit. I remember that episode of being like, what the fuck does this mean? But I'll go with this. So Sigma must have a different origin. I'm just wondering if it's like something similar that can damage, you know, Jester. Alchemist, Jack? Is Jack dead? Flat saves Jack. Did he summon him? Recall him? What? Command spell. Nah, I've seen dumber usage of command spells in Unlimited Blade Works between Rin and Shiro right away, bro. That shit still got me flabbergasted. This is worth? Interesting how they're talking in different contexts of Jack and Berserker because of like the lore reveal. He's so polite. What is the spirit origins? I don't fucking know, but it's basically like the act of Alkidus taking over the Jack power. I don't know. Oh no, it's the Grail stuff. It's the stuff that happened with the Mafia guy of how he became that from like this regular base form. Yeah. The corrupt mud. Nah? Whoa, what? He can come back? How does that work? From the resummoned from the throne. I never realized there was a mechanic like this where a servant can go away, die. Their soul gets again. What happens when the servant dies? Their soul is then put into the Grail, right? And the Grail's supposed to eat that shit up, and eventually, you know, it manifests. But it can be resummoned, but not in like this match. It'd be a new match. I don't know. Most likely, right? You never know. Oh, Caster. Dumas. Duma. It's kind of cute that Jack is talking in dog wolf form, but he's also kind of like whimpering like a dog wolf. I don't know. There's a lot of Dumas. Yeah?
話に食いつはいかにも魔術師だ。
This guy, bro. Flat's not a dummy. His bright intents are all just a facade and you're falling for the trick.
話に食いつは
So ready. So locked in.
だがな、術式が感ってな。
He was too passionate.
魔術師らしくねえ。
Yeah.
だってもし敵だったらじゃないのに発動させたら魔力の無駄遣いだし、あなたに悪いじゃないですか。
That is definitely not what a mage would think, though. I think a mage would be fine with sacrificing their mana, even if there's a casualty that may not have been worth it. Because it's like, fuck it, whatever. I still, protect, it's like, I feel like mages are just assassins in a way, right? They don't give a fuck about morals or ethics, everything for the pursuit of power. Like, and they would never even think about the empathy of this potential victim, right?
魔力の無駄遣いだし、あなたに悪いじゃないですか。
お前よ、魔術師らしかねえが、目的のために覚悟はあるか。
Damn, Caster. Bro just pulled out spitting bars. Can he go there and save John? Come on, Caster. What can he do, though? It feels like he just gives people noble phantasms and shit. I think John is done. I think I'm really just hanging on to something that doesn't exist. I don't know. It would have been just so cool to have I am the John of my sword moment.
あるか。
Clan Carlton.
万有とは言うまい。
The Jacks. They're still clones. Oh.
教師。
Yoshikamaru? Yo, wait, what the hell? We got the Shadow Possession? What?
穴蔵から出てきたか。
Caster's doing this? How? What? Flat. Oh. Aye!
マスター。するかな。ジャックザ。
Holy shit, that went in. I love how he was panicking so much that he was stuttering, play ball. I'm not really sure what the fuck is going on right now. Jack lost his noble phantasm, but the clone stuff, he can still kind of do this shit, and Flat's the one that was actually orchestrating it? That caw, that screech! What is that? So he has like an invisibility cloak. All the time that he pulled in, like, is this some Harry Potter shit? He tanked that.
やるかどうかは小僧に任せるかな。ジャック・ザ・リッパーだ。そいつと小僧の存在を混ぜることで能力を一時的に強。
Jack is flat and flat is Jack. This is fact. This is flack.
マスターにどんな副作用があるかは想像もつかねえ。
That's gonna be fun. Because remember, we were talking about the divergence in Flat's mentality and how the clock tower and Lord Malloy basically keeps him grounded. And even Jack was like, I sense something really dangerous within you. If the mental stuff gets crashed out because of this mixing, that'd be fun to watch.
副作用があるかは想像もつかねえ。
Caster can do anything, huh? Bro's the author.
マスケティアーズ、マスカ。
More flats. Flax. What? We're deflecting a game though.
その部分を介して魔力の流れを混乱させる術式を流し込みました。
This is like in Jujutsu Kaisen when Uraume basically uses reverse curse technique, but Choso's blood is then interfering with it. Therefore, the healing is like hurting him. I don't know if that analogy makes any sense. Wait, let me cook. Hold up. Using the power is I injected confused man. Because of the shit that he took from Jack, and because what Flack's doing right now, the flow of magical energy is all fucked up and he's hurting him. Okay.
魔力の流れを混乱させる術式を流し込みました。
そんなことできるわけ。
貴様がマスターに変化し、術をかけても同じだろ。
Wait, what? you could have transformed into your master and casted a spell.
貴様がマスターに変化し、術をかけても同じだろう。何故をた。
Respect?
私では持てぬものがあるか。
レイジを使い切ってますよね。
Tine.
もし一角
No, the mafia guy.
アーチャーさんのマスターさん、もうレイジを
That's
使い
right.
切
To
って
make
ますよ
Alcatraz what he is.
からに弾かれていたと思います。
そこまで見通す目を持つか。
He got the 6 eyes, bro. I'm not even gonna pretend like I understand this shit. What the fuck is going on? They've explained it. So the idea again is how this guy took Jack's powers. But Flat is Jack and Jack is Flat and they're both Flack. And Flat pulls up. And the magical energy shit is now being disturbed from within because he's close. Let's just look at Clan Calton. They think they're doing something, bro. All they're doing is posing for the camera the entire time. Fucking JRPG characters, bro, on standby. They just lined up doing fucking nothing. They just fucking do something, goddammit!
アーチャーさんのマスターさん、もうレイジを使い切ってますよね。上がりの力に弾かれていたと思い
Flat
ます
is controlling Jack's NP. It's that simple. Oh, come on. Very few times I've seen this confused because they're not fucking explaining it in like a very easy to understand way. It's like, it's not like I don't understand this. But like when I'm trying to analyze something, I'm trying to deconstruct it and then basically boil it to like reduce it down to the simplest elements and then feed you, the audience, what it means. When they're going to be this jargon heavy and just jumping over all the concepts and just blasting this fucking Fate knowledge, right? I think this is one of those quintessential Fate moments where it's just like, okay, you're saying shit, but what the fuck does that really mean? You know what I mean? If you don't have like that sweaty light novel web, like visual novel background, it's pretty much impossible to understand everything at like the essence of it. But at the end of the day, right? He's just controlling Jack's NP from within, and that act in Alcatraz, right? It's fucking up his like magical circuit, magical energy or something.
そんなことできるわけ。
この距離まで近づかなきゃ無理でしたね。
The distance matters too.
術をかけても同じだろう。何故お前のマスターは危険を冒し、戦場のがあるからだ。
That I
アーチャー
cannot.
さんのマスターさん、もし一角でも残ってたら。
When Jack says he holds something I cannot, we're not talking about no command spells, right? Is this talking more about like Jack just like respecting Flat? I don't know. What is that specifically we're talking about? Is this like Jack respecting Flat and saying like this boy would do everything for me? Like his humanity and his love and respect for me is so strong that he pulled up to put his life in danger. So I'm gonna also pull up to. Is it that thing? Or is it totally separate?
私では持てぬものがあるからだ。
アーチャーさんのマスターさん、もし一角でも
Probably
残
has
ってた
to
ら
do more with command
その
spells
つ
if
な
they're
がりの
explaining
力に
this.
弾かれていた。
持つか。
He's got the 6 eyes.
まだだ。
Damn, he's yelling.
ままさ。
Oh!
役者がこのままさ。
John? 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 I think it's Orlando. John? 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 No! 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 I was too distracted by the Afro guy. This guy's Afro hair is really cool. Wait a minute!
このままさ。
Nah, don't troll me like this.
筋道を直したくなるってもんだよな。
Fix up the logic. I have the John on my blade! Trigger off! Let's go! He got it, the poison! The Hydra stuff! How? What about his head? Neutralized. Is it really? They were kind of hyping that Hydra's venom up.
だが。
Wait a minute. Heracles is like lore. Ain't he fought a Hydra before? He has, hasn't he? And didn't you win? wait. Are we dead ass using a move that straight up Heracles has overcome in the past? Wait a minute.
空の毒を行使したか。だが神の加護などではない。
It was casters.
人と称賛しよう。
Humanity. Respect.
哀れもを勇者よ。
pity? Why?
この死が抱く復讐の炎も
He got the toxic resistance, bro. He got it, bro. I don't know what the hell conceptual weakness is, but that blood, right? The flame's revenge hardened within myself. It's like neutralizing the poison. Whatever. I don't care. I don't mind because John had his moment. That was the I am the John of my sword moment. Like, how though? Who healed him? Like, what the fuck? We got a doctor like that?
復讐の炎で
Like, Caster can just heal like that? What the hell? I don't know, but he said he pitied us. I'm worried. I feel like he's gonna go up and do some AoE attack down below from above.
もので止められるものか
Bye. This episode is very fast paced in terms of, I guess, like the lore and the explanation stuff. Definitely gonna catch people off guard. If you just care about the action stuff, then hey, props to you. But it is what it is. I think a lot of people have been complaining about this episode. I've been hearing about it all fucking day on Twitter, but I personally just wanted the John Strange fake moment, and the fact that they delivered it, I'm like, hell fucking yeah. Aura, bro, for the memes, for the memes.
君は何者だ?
どういう意味？
ことができるというのは尋常
Two. She's supplying two.
一流と呼ばれる魔術師で
でも魔力っていうのがそもそもよくわからないし。
お嬢さん
Stop! They're attacking the church! I thought this was a safe zone! Is he allowed to hurt the church? Oh!
興味が湧いた
Kotomine! Oh! Yorokobe. Oh my, you know what? 10 out of 10 episode. 10 out of 10 episode. I don't care. I don't care about the rushed pacing. I don't care about the skipping of the lore. Who gives a fuck? I got John Strange fake, and I got my favorite character, Kotomine Kirei, pulling up in a flashback. Bzz.
これの末路に興味が湧いた
Child Gil?
この場を守ろうとでも思ったか
What the hell?
思い息を相殺したことは褒めてやろうそれは
Whoa. That part. But by nullifying that attack, you've earned my acknowledgement. Who was that? Is he? I think Gilgamesh, right? Because like, obviously there's Shoto Gilgamesh, but I think this is Al Gilgamesh talking about how you attacked the church. But either Hanza or Ayaka somehow nullified the attack, or maybe Richard. Okay.
だと注するべきだがあの一撃を相殺したことは褒めそれは光栄だな
Richard. Oh! This is not good. This is the mind break angle camera. Fish Island's right on the dome. Ay. Honestly, it's impressive that he lasted this long. It's not like he's done just yet either. And it sounds like he was doing this to protect the church, so hey, props to him. He even got like an acknowledgement from Gilgamesh. His armor's looking pretty tainted though. It's like rusting away, same with the skin condition. Now, what's going on here? So back in the day, at the church, Child Gilgamesh was around? And so was Little Red Riding Hood, demon thing. What? And Ayaka remembers that shit? Like, what the fuck?
光栄だな
This is between Zero and Stay Night? Gilgamesh became a Shota? During those events? I thought Child Gil was simply like a separate character in that like the lolly fan service show. Right? With Ilya and Chocolate Ilya. I don't know her name. But Gilgamesh literally between Zero to Stay Night became a Shota and grew. That's kind of hilarious. He's gonna be fine. Tina.
勝てます。ギルガメッシュ様。
That is a... My money's on Richard. Just because she said that. You never say that. Why would you say that right now when you're about to win? No, that's a crazy fucking flag, Tina.
勝てます。ギルガメッシュ様。
Like, do you know how many animes I've seen where they say this shit at this peculiar time and the other side wins? That shit's like a fucking 95% win rate. That's kind of cute. Ayaka or Richard?
何の話だ貴様の友回りどもの源の話だ
Spirit origin mentioned
い
again.
ずれにせよ てはいないらしい。
His identity, his motives, bro, don't
多様な
know?
心持ちのそれこそ思い上がりも甚だしいぞ雑種。
Basically, if a servant is not completely fulfilled in their motivations and goals and identity, then they're nerfed. And basically, that is the state Richard is in right now, and Gilgamesh is upset at that.
それこそ思い上がりも甚だしいぞ。
It's probably the Germain guy that pulled up and said like, hey, at the end of your road, like, you're gonna get betrayed, and this is the eye, and Ayaka's the one that's gonna betray you, right?
その前に言い残すことはあるか。
6-7.
ないと言いたい。俺に魔力を回してくれた子はマスターじゃない。けど
Damn,
あんた
exploitation.
に敵対したわけじゃないから酌量してやって。
This is a great moment for Aika to have some actual development in her character, for her desires to be solidified, and for her to actually step up and be the master for Richard. So far, she's played this absent role, being very passive and not really knowing what to do and just kind of being straggling along, right? Right now could be a great moment.
あんたに敵対したわけじゃないから酌量してやってくれ。らぬ存在と分かれば消し飛ばすまでの。他のうぞうむぞうと何もか貴様への最低な。
Bang! Oh, he knew. Alchemist back. I'd be pissed off too, bro. I was trying to fucking end my dialogue in such a cool way, and you fucking disrupt me in the middle. Dude, piss me off.
貴様への最低な。無粋な。
He's tilting. I love the new wing design
そ
though.
の程度の汚れた泥。
Tiny.
強き王よ。玉をほふるのはその汚れではない。
Was that both aimed at Gilgamesh? Strong king, he acknowledges, but weak warrior. I don't think he's talking about Richard here, right?
王よ。そして弱き戦士よ。ない。
Nah? It's humanity at
川
will.
に溺れる屍だ。おがらい。貴様も我が教本と共に踊るがいい。
Okay.
ラインライブ。
この俺が手ずから果たしてどこまでを人の業とみなすのかをな。
Wait, what? Bro has hollow purple? Wait. From the gates of Babylon, he draws in source of power, but different. One is water, and the other is like, I don't know, it's like light. I don't want to say electricity, but it's clearly, I don't know, it's some sort of like electricity, lightning power, and water combined, and then boom.
この毛皮が果たしてどこまでを人の業とみなすのかをな。
Serpents.
その程度の毒は貯蔵済み
The shit that he just did from John? That was caster Gilgamesh powers? That's fucking sick. And 9 lives, true. That was Heaven's Fuel, right? Now, the way that Shiro used it was very different, but the 9 lives name I do remember. So right now, the Hydra, like, serpent shit, this is from John? Or is that from within, from the beginning? I'm gonna assume it's, she always had it, right? Backstating. I already have plenty of such poison in my stores. This ain't nothing. I got 10 lives. Tina got some good vision to see that. Cool camera work. Oh, yeah! Shut off! Wait, who turned off the internet? Wait. I saw the key for a second. I saw the key of summoning Aya for a second. What? Wait. Mom turned the router off. The internet's dead. Oh. That. Chester stood. This guy just standing still on sideway in the fucking building. What are you doing, bro? Oh, this soundtrack is terrifying. What? The grill's moving? What? Huh? You need to do something. That wasn't the Alcadus, was it? I mean, those attack looked like Alcadus' arrows. And those are his arrows, right? It's just something stopped. Like all the power just like kind of just stopped. And these are just like, you know, the attacks that were already in motion. And then Enkidu.
入ったか。
Hey, what the hell was that? Bro, someone turned it off.
まさか迷い出るとそこまで落ちていたか。
Who? What?
北条の女神イシタ
Ishtar!
ルよ。
Oh,
ひどい
fuck.
ものいいね。
Oh, shit. She pulling up, just like opening the gates of fucking, I don't know. That was like cosmic. Cool.
落ちたなんてひどいものいいね。私がいる高あなたが
The higher
私たちより
ground.
上り詰めたと思い込んでいるだけ。
Damn, this is a pathetic sight. How? What does Gilgamesh care the most about? Him having like a higher angle of eye contact, right? He never wants to be below. And now we're talking about climbing. And she is standing in a higher place than Gilgamesh too. This is some Babylon lore dialogue that's going over my head. He calls her fallen. You have fallen that far, goddess of fertility Ishtar, because she has hijacked an Einsborn homunculi body and is neither a master or servant.
私がいる高みは最初から変わっていないわ。あなたが私
She could just turn the powers off though.
調子に乗ってマスターも置いてきちゃって。聖杯戦争は
Very rare you see Gilgamesh making a face like
ってい
this.
うか、毒の激痛はまだあってなさいよ。
貴様の魂に張り付いたその傲慢。
It's really fun to see these two just kind of banter though. The shit talk between two people that have so much
痛
pride.
はまださっさと転げ回って。
魂に張り付いたその傲慢。
Dude, it'd be so funny if Philia said Zashu here. Onore, you know, just spam the Gilgamesh lines.
その傲
I guess we just call her Ishtar now and no longer Philia.
魂に張り付いたその傲慢。千年単位でも消えぬとは。
なんて
Cave alone.
それだけで万死に値する。
Babylon lore? So in the past, Gilgamesh did Ishtar so dirty, she walked through a cave alone. I'm sure there's more details than just clammy cave though, right?
あんなジメ
What
ジ
is
メした
this?
洞窟を歩かせるなんて。
What is the reference of this? The key was in the cave? We talk about Aya stuff right now?
洞窟。
The summoning.
おかげで、あ
Yeah, here.
洞
When Tine kills still. The relic, right? This is the thing that we summoned. So she got that? And she used this to turn off Gates of Babylon?
を歩かせるなんて。それだけで万死に値するところよ。まあ、おかげであなたを殺すための有意義なものが見つ
Like she got the only Gilgamesh like counter that exists because he was lazy with it and didn't dispose of the trash.
おかげであなたを殺すための有意義なものが見つかったんだ。
貴様。
ただの人間には
And you know what? Another example of prideful, arrogant Gilgamesh, you know, his own downfall is his ego and pride. Like, he should have just locked in. I don't know why he didn't get rid of it. And now you have the one thing that can just counter you.
ただの人間には使い道のないものよ
The
ね。
soundtrack here is great.
でも私な
俺の罪に目をくらませる前に扉を閉じるとは。
So poetic.
自分と首相になったではないか。
That smile,
そ
though.
れともその器にでも影響す
ただ器になるためだけに作られた類の人形。
The robot.
俺としたことが。
That was sick.
この子みたいにね。
I love how it's so translucent and appears out of like invisibility. Just like how she appeared through the portal there. Man, that skirt is fucking doing some extra overtime though. Come on, bro. The A1 picture Sword Art line, or okay, listen, if this is SAO production line doing it, I know what I've been seeing right over here. Unfortunate.
だもの。この子みたいにね。
俺としたことが見あやかした残響とはな。
The fake, the real, the real, the
も
fake.
っと遊びたか
But the fake one here. The fog. Mr. Black. Oh, you being cheeky with this. What's happening right now? The black fog is spreading. And we have a story called Spread. Wow. Such deep, you know, metaphor, allegory, symbolism. Wow, it's just compelling, riveting dialogue. Wow.
呪いそのものなのかしら。せっかく急所は避けたんだし、できるだけ長く苦しみなさい。
She's also arrogant though, and this is gonna be her downfall. This is the fucking problem with these characters. They never get the job done. They just fuck around. She made an effort to avoid all the vital spots just so she could shit on him and talk with him. It's not over just yet. If you locked in and just killed him, it'd be over. And now this is gonna be Philia's downfall. I don't know. The more I think about these OP characters, the more I realize like it's a very convenient way to defeat them. Like that's what happened in Unlimited Blade Works 2, right? Gilgamesh straight up refused to use AO for the longest time against Shiro, and Shiro was like, well, fuck it then. I'm gonna keep doing it, bro. And that by the end, it was too late. So prideful OP characters and pride being their downfall, I do like it, but sometimes it's like, god damn, bro, you have it. Just fucking lock in. Little guy? This a little guy? No, God! I just want you to know that this is all Tine's fault. Tine has not used a single command spell. Tine has just been tripping up death flags, saying we're gonna win for sure now. Ever since she said that, it went all downhill. What I say? Oh, the light beam! And the blue flower! What would have Jack done there? Jack would have Flat would have immediately summoned Jack back, but Tine, she not locked in enough. Maybe here the only argument I could imagine is it'd be the pride again. That like someone on Gilgamesh's status, you dare use a command spell to save me. That is like worse than death itself. You know what I mean? So I'd rather just like take it here than be saved. That's definitely like one line of thinking I could imagine. Man, the usage of like this light, holy shit, what is this? Some sort of like plasma light beam cannon? Look at the like the circular blob thing that's like traversing, and then the blue flower. Dude, it made like pretty blue flowers on the end too. And then the blood. Beautiful. The character acting is so good. The character acting and the voice acting here is fucking amazing. God damn, look at the trembling. Look at that. This is frame by frame too. Look at the subtle little, every frame has the king can walk it off. I even now would assume Gilgamesh is not done. I think the gloves are simply hiding the command spells. I don't know. I feel like he's not dead. Maybe I'm coping. Listen, John Strange fake walked away. Listen, John Strange faked fucking walked off. Okay, I don't care if the gloves are hiding the command spells, okay? Jester? Oh. It feels like he used Mr. Black's power there with the fog. Can the bandages help the skin condition? The subs here are funny. You call Caster over though. I'm sure Caster used some Noble Phantasm bandage on John Strange fake, and that's how he got back up. That's funny. Yeah? You might not be. You do what? You right? You're really gonna act like a king right now? We've been playing fucking guitars and joined a band. Like, what the fuck you talking about? True. Go. Mr. Black's here. Gold and a lion. Gold obviously being Gilgamesh, I think, and lion being Richard. Post-credit scene. That's the episode. This was a really hype episode in terms of action and stuff, but I feel like they could have done a better job in the pacing and perhaps extending the dialogue to explain what's going on, such that I could care more about the lore and like the meaning of these fights. Now, John Strange fake pulling up, I am so happy. Castor did something and fixed him up, and he did his Hydra stuff. Unfortunately, Heracles, you know, to him, it doesn't matter. He already overcame the Hydra in his labors, and now the mud shit, it's somehow, you know, just like neutralizing the poison. But still, John Strange fake got up, and he had a really cool moment where he ran so fucking fast and got the hit in. That was a great moment. I'm glad that it happened. Flat Jack Alcida stuff. Again, kind of confused on what the fuck really happened, but basically Flat is Jack and Jack is Flat. They've like combined together. Castor like did something. This can also kind of warp Flat's mental state. He was already kind of, I don't know, there's like hints of this divergence and him, you know, being like really fucked in the head, but you don't really know. But regardless, they're kind of doing their thing together, and it's cool to see Master and Servant so connected and united, helping each other out. And okay, Hansa, Ayaka, some cool vibes, definitely better than Kirei. I love Kirei though. Seeing Kirei in the flashback was chills. So back in the past, after Zero, we had Castor, no, we have just regular Gilgamesh and his potion of youth, what the fuck that is, and he just kind of like reverted back to Shota status, and I guess he's just taking his time to grow. But the Little Red Riding Hood was there too. I need to see more. This isn't enough to really explain anything going on. Gilgamesh and Alcides, and then Ishtar shows up. So the key that we summoned Gilg with is also like you can reverse engineer and basically shut off the gates of Babylon. And Ishtar like basically did all the sweaty work and walked in a cave to find that. And again, Gilgamesh's pride is why he falls here. And then you have like this robot thing. Like what the fuck? This robot thing just like shot like a plasma beam cannon. Teenage just be throwing death flags and didn't use a single command spell. But like his body didn't vanish. So I refuse to believe Gilgamesh is done just yet. But it's looking pretty fucking bad. Jester and Sigma, there's a pretty interesting moment there where Sigma actually got a hit in. The bullet went through. It didn't like stop. So clearly the weapon is unique. And maybe Jester's also running out of, you know, those hearts, those lives that he has. I feel like Ayaka and Richard also bonded more here, and there's some funny moments. But overall, man, this is such an L episode for Gilgamesh. Ishtar just pulled up and stole the show. Sigma, neutral, just chilling. Richard, he had a cool moment too, just spamming all the Noble Phantasm and also kind of flexing Ayaka's battery. Like, what the fuck is she? We still don't know. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for even more content. And until next time, take care.